Hi, my name is Abiola and I'm going to be talking about ModulawAI. ModulawAI is an operating system where you can actually do all your legal work basically. And one of the things that we try to do is to ensure that you don't have to pay for multiple tools anymore. We brought all the work into the system whereby you don't have to pay for multi tools. So for example, let's say you're paying for Slack, you're paying for Teams, you're paying for Zoho, CRM, you'll be paying for Zoho bookings, you'll be paying for which other tool like that, maybe Zoom or anything like that. You don't have to do that anymore. With our system, you're able to do your legal work with all your context. One of the biggest part of Modular AI is the word adding. The word adding is basically a plugin you can use within your Microsoft Word to actually do your drafts live. And one of the better things we've also done is to ensure that you can also do the same case management things that you do over there. You don't have to close your Microsoft Word anymore. You don't have to probably go to even to our own platform sometimes. If you need to do all your work from Microsoft Word, that is possible. So for example, I had done a couple of prompts just for the demo purposes. I had it do a review of this placeholder contract, and you can see it found a couple of issues there. And it's going to help you flag all these things when you just do reviews. So from there, it's able to help you flag issues, and you can always use this to always, let's say you are drafting a contract with a party, you're able to always have, be one more step ahead, basically. This is what is possible within our Hardin. And you can also do legal research within your Microsoft Word as well, all possible via the Microsoft Word add-in. So basically, this is what Moodle is all about. So thank you, and I'll be seeing you the demo. So yes, let's go through a legal research. As you can see, you get the same kind of standard research you get from any legal research platform. And if you can't find that information, it's going to tell you. If it can't verify information, it's going to tell you and a couple of other things. So you're able to do legal research. Within here, you can see that we are able to do case management as well. As you can see, you're able to do case management. And we also have what we call AI employees, whereby you tell AI to do work for you and they give you feedback and they monitor and send you messages and a couple of things like that. So one more thing that is possible with Modular AI is the case management system. Within here, we are able to power a lot of things dynamically. So let me give this an example here. So we have a case here, shipping, whatever. So here you can see that we can store details, expenses, invoices, tasks, notes. I can also schedule meetings with my clients and with my team if I want. Anyone that works. I can use our team chats, I can use Zoom, and I can use Google Meet. Just before I go further here, you can see this purple icon here. This is team chat. And what you're able to do here is that you can have conversations like chat conversations or any kind of official conversations via chats. You can make calls, you can do video calls with each other, just the same way you have a call on WhatsApp, right? But this one is much more monitored and it's way much better and it's much more compliant with your firm rules, okay? So you're able to make calls. And one of the best part of it is you can actually even summon the AI to join in a call and you are talking to the AI and it's actually giving you feedback while you are actually having a meeting with your teammates. So you're able to do that with using the team chat. I won't dwell too further too much because this is just to pique your interest anyways. Then we have what we call the AI workflows. AI workflows are basically step-by-step processes on how a process should go, for example. So there are step-by-step processes on how processes should go. So and the AI is running them step by step till it gets to the final destination where you need it to be. It's more like a structured version of the AI employees, which is much more autonomous and much more advanced. Okay. Let me just cancel this out. So then we are within the clients, then we don't just manage clients as for the management sake. We think of it as a kind of sales pipeline. One of the two things you can do with our clients, with your clients, is that you can set up a portal for them where they can check their cases, their matter rather, where they can check their matter. And you yourself as a firm, you can manage your pipeline. You can manage their pipeline and document all their customer relationship information that you need to have them, you know, on any scope or anything like that. You can actually have that conversation and store those information. And if peradventure you have some teammates, some company you are trying to pitch your services to, and you need to find out more information on them, you can qualify them using an AI or just enrich, or you can go ahead and just schedule a call with them if you want. So nothing is limiting you when it comes to the platform. We think about the business of law or the business of law while you practice. So that is why this particular platform exists. The whole goal of it is that when you're able to understand how things work, you're able to automate it using AI agents. All right, the entire process is possible. AI agent ready all single time. Then we have what we call schedules. Schedules are basically your course list. What's pending for today? What should be happening today? Who is supposed to be working on what? And one of the things you can do with case management is that you can also assign tasks to your teammates. You can assign tasks to your teammates, get feedback on them, and have some information that you need to manage your system. Then your financials as well. You're able to manage your invoices. You can get paid on our platform. Yes, that's possible. You send invoices and your client pays, and we'll be able to receive that money and forward it to you anytime you require of it. Then we have what we call the frame tools, this is where you store your clause libraries. Clause libraries are really, really useful whenever you're doing draftings in Word or you are doing playbooks generally. We still feel like sometimes you might still want to bring in certain things. So, for example, I'm using Google Calendar, I'm using Zoom I'm using Zoom conferencing as well. This is just for demo purposes. If you don't want to use those things, that's fine. But you can still bring in your own work and context. So if you have some cases already in some other practice management suites, you are able to help you import that or just tell the AI itself to give it the context and the AI is going to import all the data on its own. So that's it for the case manager. There's so much more that I can tell, but this is just to give you a high level overview of what is possible. All right. So if you notice here too, I did a query to Zoho. I showed you just now for what is going on with my email with when it comes to Zoho Mail, right? So here I'm able to query Zoho Mail on what is possible, what are the latest emails I've got. So I'm able to do all my work from here. I'm able to send emails, collaborate with my clients, collaborate with my team, and make sure the work is just seamless all around. And everything is just based, all your context, nothing is